Hey fam, hope you're doing amazing. So today I want to talk about a question that I've gotten. How did I make my booty grow? If you like these videos where I talk about my body transformations, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe below because I upload videos every single week. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be notified of all of my new videos. In one of my life update videos, I talked to you about my journey in weightlifting and in gaining weight, and many of you showed interest in it, so here I am answering your questions. 4 months ago was when I decided that I was gonna take this bodybuilding thing a little bit more seriously and weightlifting thing as well, and that I wanted to build more weight and muscle. So what I did, number one, I got some education. I began training with Tori Washington. So basically what he did is that he sends me my training guides. He also gave me my macros. So macros, it's like the amount of calories that come from fat, carbs, and protein. So I began to focus a little bit more on that because this whole time I've been very active. I'm a very active person, but I never had like specific goals. Like building muscle mass was never really a goal of mine. Like I literally just do exercise because it makes me feel good. But this time I wanted to have a little fun with it. So I said, okay, I want to try this out and I want to see how my body changes. And one of the things that I wanted to change was that I wanted to grow my legs a little bit more and grow my booty a little bit more as well. So what I had to do was eat a surplus of calories. Basically, if you want to grow muscle, you have to eat more calories than you're burning. And the type of calories that you eat also matter. So if you're weightlifting, you want to get in more protein. So the way that I did it was that I was getting around a gram of protein per body weight because I was bulking. So I was in this phase of bulking. Also, I was eating probably like 500 calories more than I normally burn. So eating probably around 2,000 calories a day, which for me is high because I'm like starting to get my calorie intake higher because I would eat around 1,500 calories every single day. And now I started to eat 2,000 calories every single day. And I was weight training 5 to 6 times a week. So first is the eating part. A big part of it is gonna be your nutrition because it's not just eating more, like eating more of anything. It's like choosing the right foods. I actually made some videos here on my channel of like a high protein vegan meal prep because at the time, that's what I was eating. That is on the nutrition side. A surplus of calories and higher amounts of protein. Now on the training. So for the training, I was weightlifting 6 times a week, every single day. And 1 day was legs and 2 days was glutes. So out of the 6 days, 3 days were lower body. So I was working more on the parts that I wanted to change more and that I wanted to grow more. The other days I was working on my back, on my shoulders, on my chest a little bit. So this was really, really fun for me because I don't think I had ever been like this serious about lifting weights. And there's something about lifting weights that just makes you feel amazing. Like your muscles feel tighter, you feel stronger. And I began to feel a little bit more confident in my skin, like a little bit more like a woman and more sexy. I was getting more curves. And so I wanted to grow my booty and grow my legs. But what happens? I started to gain weight. And for this was a process for me. Like getting accustomed to my new body was different because my clothes weren't fitting the same. Actually, like now I'm a size bigger in pants. And I think that for so long of having this mentality of like thinner and smaller is better was like so ingrained in myself that it felt weird. It felt weird like having to go up a size. It was a process. It was definitely a process, but I really wanted to take on this challenge because it's another opportunity for me to practice self-love and love my body in any way, shape, or form. Like it doesn't matter anything. Like I am going to love my body exactly what it is because at the end, this physical body is just a vehicle. It's just a tool. It's not who I truly am. Like who I truly am is who I am inside and my values, my brain, how I think. It's just, I have so many other aspects to myself than just my body. Okay, so as far as cardio goes, I lowered my cardio like way, way low. I was barely doing any cardio. The cardio I was doing about 15 minutes of Stairmaster 3 times a week. 2 days I would do like incline walking for about about 15 minutes as well. And then the rest of the time I was just doing my 10,000 steps a day. But if you're trying to grow muscle, you can't do cardio in the same session. So if you're gonna do cardio, it only has to be about 10 or 15 minutes long. Like if you go longer, it's not good for the muscles. So if I was gonna go on a long hour walk, I would have to do it either hours before my weight training or hours after. So that's kind of how my training went and how I did it. And 3 months later, all of a sudden, my body completely changed. Actually, it was 2 months later that I began to see bigger changes in my body. And I like them, honestly. I really, really like them. Then after that, Tori was like, okay, now you can cut a little bit. So let's get down to cutting. So basically what happens is that you build this muscle and now it's time to cut to see the muscle a little bit more, because when you gain muscle mass, you're also gaining fat. Then the cutting phase was just taking out the fat from my body and burning that fat. So I was doing cardio 5 times a week, and in about 2 months of cutting, I cut the amount of fat that I wanted, and I even lost a little bit of pounds. Right now I feel really good. I'm really liking my body, and I'm actually practicing a little bit more yoga because my hip is a little hurt. Ever since I did a half marathon, my hip got hurt, so I can't really run, and I'm trying not to lift like too heavy. So I'm starting to practice some yoga, and I'm still weight training, but now I'm weight training like 3 to 4 times a week, not 6 times a week. And yeah, that has basically been my booty gain journey. The last thing that I want to say is for anyone who wants to gain more weight or gain more muscle is to not be afraid of gaining weight. One thing that I had to do was throw away the scale. I actually made a video on it. And another thing is that it doesn't matter like if you go up a size in pants. Like so many times, like I try to fit into the sizes that these stores provide for me when essentially it should be the other way around. Like clothes should fit my body. And the most important thing is that I am healthy and that I feel good and confident in my skin. And I do, and I'm loving it. I'm really, really liking my new body, and I'm embracing it more every single day. But the most important thing is that I'm really enjoying like my workouts, and it's about experimenting. It's just about having fun and about exercising every single day because you want to be healthy, not because it's like a guilt thing. It's not because, oh, I ate so much, so now I need to exercise this much. No, it's not because of that. Like working out is essential. It's like drinking water. It's like sleeping, moving your body. We were designed for that. I actually created an Instagram account that is called Rawvegan Fit. So definitely follow me there because I upload videos, I upload fitness inspo, and in my stories, I also take you through my workouts and my day. So if you want to check that out, follow me on Instagram and I will leave you guys the link below. If you want to start working out more and you're trying to tone up or maybe lose a little bit of fat, then I really recommend that you download my 21-day weight loss and self-love challenge. It's a complete program with meal plans and daily workout routine videos, workouts that you can do at home, and they're for upper body, for lower body. So if you want to check that out, I will leave you guys the link below. I would really love to know what your experience has been in building muscle, or if you're looking to build muscle, if you have any fears behind it, or any questions that you have, just put it in the comments below and I will do my best to answer as many as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye.